Jake Thompson was a man who had learned to take life one day at a time. As a single dad to his 8-year-old daughter, Lily, he worked long hours as a handyman just to make ends meet. Money was tight, and life was far from easy, but Jake never complained. He was determined to provide for Lily and give her the best life he could. One stormy afternoon, while driving home from a job, Jake spotted a farmhouse off the side of the road. The property was flooded, and an elderly woman was struggling to move sandbags to protect her home. Jake pulled over, his instincts kicking in. "Need some help?" he called out, rolling up his sleeves. The woman looked up, her face streaked with rain and exhaustion. "Oh, thank goodness! Yes, please. I can't do this on my own." Jake grabbed a sandbag and got to work, muscles straining as he helped her fortify the house against the rising water. Lily watched from the car, her nose pressed to the window. "What's your name?" Jake asked as they worked. "Margaret," she replied. "Margaret Hayes." "And you?" "Jake Thompson," he said. "That's my daughter Lily in the car." Margaret smiled. "You're a good man, Jake. Not many people would stop to help a stranger." Jake shrugged. "Just doing what's right." For hours they worked side by side, managing to shield the farmhouse from the worst of the flood. When the rain finally stopped, Margaret invited Jake and Lily inside for a warm meal. The farmhouse was modest but cozy, filled with the scent of fresh bread and herbs. Margaret served them soup and homemade bread, and as they ate, she told stories of her life on the farm. "I've lived here my whole life," she said. "This farm is my heart and soul." Jake listened intently, his respect for Margaret deepening with every word. "You've done an amazing job keeping it up. It's a beautiful place." Margaret smiled. "Thank you. But it's getting harder as I get older. I don't have the energy I used to." Jake nodded, his mind already racing. "If you ever need help, just let me know. I'd be happy to lend a hand." Margaret's eyes lit up. "That's very kind of you, Jake. I might just take you up on that." Over the next few weeks, Jake returned to the farm often, helping Margaret with repairs and chores. Lily loved visiting the farm, playing with the animals, exploring the fields. Margaret quickly became like a grandmother to her, and Jake was grateful for the sense of family they had found. One evening, as they sat on the porch watching the sunset, Margaret turned to Jake. "Jake, I need to tell you something," she said, her tone serious. Jake looked over, concerned. "What is it?" Margaret took a deep breath. "This farm? It's not just any farm. It's the largest farm in the county. I own hundreds of acres. It's worth millions." Jake's eyes widened in shock. "What? I had no idea." Margaret smiled. "I know, and that's why I trust you. You didn't help me because of what I have. You helped me because it was the right thing to do." Jake shook his head, still trying to process. "Margaret, I don't know what to say." She reached for his hand. "You've been a blessing to me, Jake, and I want to repay you. I'd like to offer you a job here, as the farm manager. You'll have a steady income, a home for you and Lily, and the chance to be part of something special." Jake's heart swelled with emotion. "Margaret, I don't know how to thank you." "You already have," she said gently. "Just say yes." Jake accepted Margaret's offer, and his life changed in ways he never imagined. He and Lily moved into a small cottage on the farm, and Jake poured himself into his new role. He worked tirelessly, learning all he could about running the farm, determined to help it thrive. Lily flourished there, her love for animals and nature growing each day. Margaret became a cherished part of their lives, filling the void left by Jake's late wife. One evening, sitting together on the porch, Margaret turned to Jake. "Jake, I've been thinking," she said, her voice thick with emotion. "I don't have any family left, and I want to make sure this farm is in good hands when I'm gone. I'd like to leave it to you and Lily." Jake's eyes filled with tears. Margaret, I don't know what to say. This is too much. She shook her head. It's not enough. You've given me a family, Jake. You and Lily are my family now. And I want to make sure you're taken care of. Jake reached for her hand, his heart overflowing with gratitude. Thank you, Margaret. We'll take care of this farm, and we'll take care of you. Years passed, and under Jake's care, the farm continued to thrive. Lily grew into a bright, confident young woman, her love for the farm guiding her future. Margaret lived to see her 90th birthday, surrounded by the family she had found in Jake and Lily. One evening, as they all sat together on the porch, Jake turned to Lily. "You've made me so proud, Lily," he said, voice thick with feeling. "Your mom would be proud of you, too." Lily smiled, eyes glistening with tears. "Thanks, Dad. I'm proud of you, too. You've given us such a beautiful life." Jake nodded, heart full. "We've been blessed, Lily. And it all started with a little kindness."